Hi, lovelies. Welcome to another episode of Makeup and Mediumship with me, Sarah Martucci, psychic medium, certified crystal healer, paranormal investigator, and as my shirt says, I'm Area 51. No, wait, fuck, I fucked it up. I'm Area 50 done with your bullshit. I love this t-shirt so much. And yeah, for those of you that are new to this, this is where I talk about mediumship and what it's been for me, the things that I've experienced, the things that I'd love to do, maybe different parts of mediumship that make my soul happy or are scary or terrifying. I want to share it with you guys to let maybe other mediums and psychics out there know that you're not alone. You're certainly not fucking alone with us. And that also, too, this is what the fuck I want to talk about. So fucking welcome. Also, too, if you don't like cussing, I don't know if you're gonna have a good time today. So just a heads up. I don't know. This might make your skin crawl. So there's that. There's that. All right. With that being said, let's talk about some fucking mediumship stuff. Let's do some goddamn eyeshadow. Switching up my swear words today. I already forgot to bring out. God, I cannot remember anything today. What is my deal? What's going on, universe? I think. Well, at least as I'm recording this, it's almost eclipse season. Mercury's about to go retrograde. I think Saturn's about to go retrograde. There's a couple planets that are like, fuck all y'all, bye. May remind anybody that is worried about any of the planets retrograding. When they're direct, it's just, we're able to direct our energy out into the world. When they're walking backwards, when they're fucking not direct, it just makes us go inward. It makes us face ourselves. People hate that. Sometimes I'm people. So, I'm either talking about you guys, talking about myself, maybe a little bit from column A and B. So, yeah, just remember, it's just making us go inwards. And so don't be afraid to face yourself. So I'm figuring by the time this is out, it's Gemini season and eclipse season's already here. And we're dealing with those themes. So just remember, it's one door closing and another door opening. It happens every year. So, I mean, at some point we have to start getting into the groove of things and at least just welcoming what that season is telling us, right? Bloom where you're motherfucking planted. How about that? To the best of your ability. Now, can you still be depressed and bummed and pissed off about things going on? 100%. We still need to face ourselves and deal with emotionally what's going on. But also, too, it behooves us to work with what the fuck's going on to the best of our ability. Just work with what you got. Work with what you fucking got. I already forgot something. God damn it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Jesus. Guy Fieri. I'm ready to go to Flavortown. And we haven't even really begun the video. Oh boy. Alright, we're back. And as always, I'm going to be using on my lids as a primer the Physicians Formula Shimmer Eye Primer. As always, put some on your lid, and then I like to pat it in. And be gentle with your eye, for fuck's sake. Be gentle with your eye. Be gentle with yourself. Just fucking be gentle, you Godzilla motherfuckers. So, actually, by popular request, I'm going to talk about some rocks, crystals, and stones today. So, I am a crystal healer. Wow on the woo-woo, right? You're like, ooh, Sarah. Crystal healer. All right. I get it. I fucking get it. But guys, if I can talk to things that people can't see, if I'm tapping into stuff that isn't there physically, let me have my fucking woo-woo. Of course I talk to rocks, for fuck's sake. Really, is that blowing anyone's mind right now? The things I've talked about so far? All right, give me a break. All right, so let's talk about some fucking rocks and stones. Now, to give you guys a heads up, I got my certification through Hibiscus Moon. I really dig her. I liked her because she is, and I guess was previously, or still, I don't know what the fuck, a science teacher, which I love that. So she could tell us the science behind why we believe that we pick up the stuff with rocks and all that fucking fun shit. And like what rocks and stones actually do. I think it's fucking cool. Now, do I remember what she taught me about why it actually works, the science behind it? Nope. I don't remember. I just know it works. And really, she kind of taught us that so that, you know, if somebody was in disbelief or they're like calling bullshit, we could be like, well, here's X, Y, and Z. This is why it works. I'm like, if you don't fucking like it and you don't believe in it, fucking miss me then. I'm not here to explain it to you. Please do your research in your own time. Thanks. In the meantime, I'm going to keep holding on to these rocks and sticking them in between my boobies, my classy boob rocks, and I'm going to charge them with my titty sweat. You're welcome. It's a fucking gift. You're welcome. Yep. So I don't remember why the science is behind that they work. All I know is that it fucking works. And it resonates for me. And it seems to be resonating for a lot of people too. And you guys like it when I talk about woo-woo shit like that, so let's fucking do it. I'm hoping at one point with one of these videos, I'll be able to like hunt Sasquatch or try to go out in the woods and do something with Sasquatch. That would be fun too. No aliens though. Fuck aliens. I'm cool with Sasquatch. Get the fuck out of here with your fucking alien shit. I can't do it. Even though I'm wearing an Area 51 shirt. It doesn't fucking matter. I can make jokes and laugh about it, but if it was to really happen, I'd shit my fucking pants. Or shit my fucking pants. No thanks. Maybe in another video we'll get to the whys on that. Just won't let that go today. Sprinkle it to the wind, y'all. So the palette I want to use today is, and I've talked about this, the Wild Nothing palette by ColourPop. It's one of my favorites. Beautiful. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Thank you, ColourPop. How cute. And it's all vegan. I don't know why that counts or why that's important, but I appreciate it. Don't do stuff on animals or use animal byproducts and stuff, right? We could still have great color with awesome payoff and not have to murder animals to make it happen. Yay. I think because I'm wearing green today, I want to do a little, okay, so I want to get a little bit crazy with my makeup today. I want to have some fun. I'm going to do a little something wild. I'm wearing a fucking Area 50 done with your bullshit t-shirt, and this is my fucking makeup and mediumship show, so I've also given up on knowing which episode we're on, so there's that. I don't remember, so here we go. All right, so I think I probably want to do in my crease, since I'm doing a green, I probably want to do this one. So what are you? Come Together. Let's do a little Come Together in our crease, and then I think we're going to have some fun with some other colors, but at least want to try this. And we'll come back to this, y'all. Don't worry, I'm going to use the Wild Nothing palette a lot more. All right, so get your floofy brush by Morphe, the one I always use that doesn't have a goddamn number. You know what, I've been yelling at Morphe the whole time. I think it's my fault. I got one of those bundles where you can get a whole rack of brushes, like together in a bundle. And they just didn't come with numbers, so there's that. But I like this one for the crease. This is what I usually use for my crease. So it's kind of floofy. It's a little bit bigger, but it just helps. But the bristles are kind of together. It's not totally wild and crazy. This helps just you get the point. It helps you get the color in the crease, for fuck's sake. Shit, which color did I say? Oh yeah, Come Together. Oh boy. All right, here we go. So yeah, crystals and stones. So when I was a kid, I used to go into the driveway or wherever the fuck I was, and I would pick out stones and rocks for people. I'm surprised the adults even were just like, cool, you know? Like, wow, weirdo, thanks for this fucking weirdness. I'm like, you're fucking welcome. It's a goddamn gift. If a child comes up to you and hands you a rock, just say thank you, because it's sweet and the kid's thinking of you. I would give rocks to people. I've always been obsessed with rocks and crystals and stones. One of the first books I got at the book fair when I was a kid was a whole book on rocks, crystals, and stones, and like and at the time I didn't say the word, but like their metaphysical meanings. So like the meanings behind them, how people use them in history. When I saw that book, it was like mine. Especially when I got to this part where like somebody used to sew, or people used to sew stones under their skin, and I was like, oh, that's fucked up. I need this book. It's fucking metal, man. I want this fucking book. And remember, I like to go a little extra with the stuff on my crease. I take it up almost to my brow bone. And remember to blend, blend, blend. I'm also going to take this color in my crease, and I like bringing it underneath the eye as well. So underneath that lid too. So make sure I bring it under here as well. Yep. I've kind of been obsessed with rocks and crystals and stones ever since I was a kid. And it was just, oh man, I'm sure a lot of you understand too. You go into those like kitschy stores where they'd have that whole thing full of rocks and crystals and stones, and you just be like, I want to dive into this shit like Scrooge McDuck. And just like swim in rocks, crystals, and stones. And it was just like cheap agate that, you know, they dyed and stuff. But like I had to have a bag of all of it. All, don't even fuck with me. Give me one of every. So yeah, since kind of day one, I've been loving those rocks, crystals, and stones. Elements of the earth always just kind of spoke to me. And I just love it. I love working with plants. I love working with essential oils, but rocks and crystals and stones were my first loves. So I'm sticking with that. But yeah, I thought we could really kind of talk about maybe some stones that'd be great for Gemini season, since I'm figuring this is going to be airing at that point. And maybe some stones to help us through the fucking eclipse that are in Sagittarius and Gemini. So eclipse season is fucking upon us. God, I could feel it in the cockles of my heart. I think I'd rather be the cockles of some appendage I don't have. Or maybe I do. Question for the ages. Certainly had a lot of, specifically men, question whether or not I'm actually a female. You know, it used to offend me. Now I take pleasure in it. I'm like, good, I hope you don't know. Guess what? I'm about to beat your ass and let's fucking find out. It's my deep voice and I think my intimidating demeanor sometimes. There's that. I don't fucking care. You don't think I'm feminine? Lick my taint. I don't fucking care. I'm not here for you, motherfucker. I'm here for myself. Heard that. All right. So let's see. Let's see how this looks. So yeah, I would say honestly anything for Gemini season, especially around that Gemini eclipse that's coming up. I just want all of us working with fluorite. It's one of my favorite stones for Gemini, and definitely one of my favorite stones for Virgo too, because Mercury rules both Gemini and Virgo. So if everybody's like, Virgo, what the fuck? Like, because, ... I like fluorite for both of those guys. Now, I actually really like blue fluorite for Gemini. And I really like green fluorite for Virgo. So since we're working with Gemini season and the Gemini eclipse here, or, you know, one of the eclipses, I would definitely say go with that blue fluorite. So what fluorite does is it's a natural stone connected with the mind. It helps us to process things easier. It also helps us to make sense of what's coming through and to do things in a structured order. Because sometimes, you know, when we're in air season and we're communicating and talking and things are happening, flying around, we don't always pay attention to all the information that's coming out. Maybe we talk before we think about it. And so if we can stop that, if we can slow that roll, bring it on back and really kind of be directed here around the way that we communicate, fucking blue fluorite's where the fuck it's at. I love that stone. Any of the colors of fluorite. And fluorite comes in multiple colors, like rainbow fluorite's a great one. And you can get one with like duo colors. So if you were working, maybe you've got Gemini and Virgo placements, strong ones in your chart, work with a fluorite stone that has both the blue and the green in it. Fuck yeah. I like purple fluorite. That one's probably my favorite, but we'll get to another video for that one. Now, for my lids here, I want to use this really beautiful duochrome I found by this makeup company called Lorena Makeup. There's their, if you can even see it through all the holograms, sweet goodness. All right, let's give that a try. You guys see that? Or am I just blinding you? Okay, and the color is called Omen, and it's their Chameleon Pigments. I dig it. All right, let's see if you can see that. 2. All right, there's that. I tried, y'all. Here, does that help? Maybe that would have helped. Jesus Christ, Sarah. Act like you know what you're doing, Sarah. I don't think that helped at all, but we tried. Okay. So now I want to take my other Morphe brush. That's an eyeliner, so let's try again. No number. But this one is like the flat, kind of square one. And so this one's really good for like picking up color and getting it on your lid. Remember too, you can use your finger. I'm probably going to. I enjoy using my middle finger for a lot of things. And I mean, look at that color. Yes, please. Pretty much matches my shirt. I like working with that brown base in the in my crease just because I think it looks fucking good. So there's that. All right, so get some on your thing and just start patting it on your eye here. And you probably are going to have to come back in if you're using this one specifically and use your finger and just pat some more on there. So yeah, okay, fluorite. Fuck yeah, looking to get into chunk O blue fluorite. Just pat it in there. Just pat it in there. Make sure that we get it up into the crease a little bit too. Because we want to blend it all together. To the front of your eye as well. That's a beautiful green. That's a really pretty green. I'm here for it. Another stone I would recommend for the eclipse season, and specifically for working for Gemini season, would be blue lace agate. A lot of people be like, well, wait, Sarah, that's a throat chakra stone. It is the color blue. Fair. But also, those communication stones, it's a communication stone. That's what I want to work with here. And so, yeah, I want to be able to speak my truth with blue lace agate peacefully. And so, well, you know, with these eclipses, you never know what the fuck's going to happen or what's going to go down. People might be acting crazy. Maybe shit's going wild in their life and they don't know how to handle their crap. And so if I can communicate in a way where it's like not getting ugly out here and I can still get my point across, then cover me in blue lace agate. Please and thanks. All right, I'm going to get a little bit of this on my finger. I'm going to make sure I'm going to come back in here and really get it to pop. Yeah, you can kind of see how much more that stands out. Now the brush just gets the initial down, but yeah, I want to come back in here and just press it into my eye. Like not into my eyeball, but into my eyelid. And you're like, well, duh, Sarah, but oh, you know, some of us out there don't always think all those things the way through. So making sure I'm communicating peacefully. But what to put on your eyeballs. I'm also going to take this a little bit more on my finger. I'm going to get it on like the edge of my finger, like the very kind of tip up there. And then I'm going to come back here on the bottom lash and just kind of smoke it in there. The other side, and remember, we can clean up. So if we're making mistakes, we're getting stuff everywhere, it's okay. You can always go back in and clean it up, tidy it up. Add a little bit more, take a little bit away. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Although I'm gonna say to you, it's a lot easier to put on makeup where you can just add more. So I like to do it in layers. Don't feel like you have to do it all at once because that is crazy town. So shit, what did I say so far? Oh yeah. So we've got blue fluorite, blue lace agate. And I find that sometimes in air season, we're relieved to be coming out of a earth season, like Taurus season, because maybe there's been so much earth and it just felt so grounded, and maybe almost to the point where it's like I felt like I couldn't breathe, or I felt like I couldn't get any like freedom, or I didn't feel free, honestly. And so sometimes when we move into air season, we're so happy because we're getting out of the previous heaviness of earth season. But sometimes I like to add a little balancing stone to a mix, and I don't usually work with more than 3. Have I been known? Abso-fucking-lutely. And a loophole around that would be to work within the same class of stone. So, par example, quartz. You can work with 50 stones if you fucking want to, as long as they're all within the quartz family. There you go. Mix and match. Have fucking fun. All right, now I'm going to go back in here with that floofy brush I used with the brown in the crease. And we're just going to work this into our crease. Yep. Don't be afraid if this looks messy. If you're like, oh God, Sarah, I look like I have a fucking sickness. I have the plague. That's exactly what it should look like before you add on your fucking eyeliner and bring everything together. So, well done. I'm going to go back in here, the Omen, the chrome pigment. And I'm just going to add a little bit more to my lid again. So sometimes I like to add a really good grounding stone, or maybe if we're working with like a lot of air and communication stone, add a little water in there to make sure that we're doing it with our emotions in mind, or that we can handle whatever emotionally comes up for us. I want to say for this one, fire would be a good balancing aspect to this. So I actually want to add in carnelian. Carnelian is a great stone. It also works with the base chakra. So you are getting some grounding there, but it also fires up that space. So it fires you up, gets you excited, and keeps you in your body, which is important during fucking air season. Because the first thing we do is go mental and we're like, pew, bye, see ya, astrally, project you later. Bye, bachachos. That's what you hear me yelling, like, see y'all later, bye. I would actually work with carnelian. And it's a good balance to the Sagittarius South Node. So yeah, we want to work with that grounding stone. That's going to help kind of keep us in our body. And with the eclipses here, we're working with the nodes. And so they're like, this is pointing towards where we need to go. Gemini, it's in the North Node is in Gemini, and the South Node is going to be in Sagittarius. So I think a good balancing effect to moving forward with the North Node, with our communication style, the way that we're exchanging information, what's important information. Information is power. Also, too, Gemini likes to teach. This is really important about gathering that information and teaching and showing others how to do this, or to work with the information that we have at our fingertips. Sagittarius is more about wisdom. It's more about like life experience than it is like information we're picking up and dispersing to others. This is like the things that we got into physically that we've learned over time, and we can bring that wisdom and knowledge to the table. They both love to teach, though. Sag and Gemini, they both love to teach, but it's just two different teaching styles. So I think if we can work with anything, where we're heading towards with that North Node coming up, South Node is going to be like, sometimes the South Node is like, it's what's easiest for us. It's where we want to go. Sagittarius just wants to have fun, just wants to travel, see the world, have a fucking party, just live their best goddamn life. Gemini does too. Gemini likes short travel, like close to home, little towns that are close, like one other state over. Sagittarius is like, see you later, I'm going to fucking Tanzania, bye, I gotta go learn some shit, see y'all later. And so maybe there is this level of like escapism that's coming up with us too, and so wanting to stay in our body, heading towards that North Node with Gemini, and with Gemini season. So helping us not only to communicate better, communicate peacefully and lovingly, but also feeling safe to do so in our body, being energized by the information that we're picking up. And then again, delivering it to those that need to see it, hear it, feel it, fucking know it. Gotta love that shit. So feel free to use that combination. Maybe that looks weird. You got two blue stones and an orangey one. I think that's kind of pretty. All right. I'm happy so far with that. So it's eyeliner time. I'm going to use this one again, the Duo Stroke. Shit, who's this by? It's by Absolute New York. I picked this up at like TJ Maxx. So it's a dual-ended precision liquid liner. And so it's got two different sides. It's got that super, super thin one, which I'm going to use today. Or it's got the Big Daddy. Like it when you call me Big Papa side. We're going to save him for another day. We're going to be working with little mini me. All right. And so I like to do it in like little tiny spurts. And I like to keep it as close to the lash line as possible going on that top lid. I'm not going to line my bottom lid for this one. I want my top lid to be the one that's kind of popping out. Nobody gets it right the first time, and if you do, you're a hoe. So there's that. All right, let's do the other eye. And I choose the liquid liner today because sometimes regular eyeliner can kind of get lost in the makeup. And with this being a duochrome, meaning that, you know, it flashes two different colors, you kind of got that yellow base underneath that beautiful green there. I needed something that stood out. And again, with me having the ring light on here, I needed something that would be able to stand up to that. Waterline time. The hot maker. All right, as always, I'm always going to use this one. Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil in Defining Black. Can't read any of that because I use it so much. Fuck yeah. Remember, you're going to get your top and your bottom waterline on this one. Didn't get it on my eye this time. Maybe I'm speaking too soon, but still. But I hope you guys like that crystal prescription. Just know that you can put this in your pocket. You can wear this in your bra, like I was saying earlier, because I'm classy and I call them my titty rocks or my booby rocks. I would say if you want to wear a pair of earrings or you want to wear a necklace with this would be perfect with all three of those stones. I also make jewelry. And so if you're interested in making something specific for you, fucking here for it. Let's do it. I'll work with you. I love making, I call them talismans for people. So helping them to work with rocks, crystals, and stones that they're drawn to that make them happy. I'm going to go back in with that flathead brush just to make sure everything's looking good. I actually think I want to add a touch of glitter today. Here, I'm going to do it. I really like this company and their glitter, Artist Couture. And this is the glitter color that I have in Nebula. But it's just beautiful. It's fucking, look at that, fucking beautiful. Just come to me beautiful. It's kind of got like a purpley kind of color to it. So I'm going to get a little bit on my finger. And this stuff is like gorgeous, but also kind of melts into your finger with like the heat of your finger. So I'm just going to do it right here, right where the light catches. Yep. You don't really need it anywhere else. I mean, unless you want to do your whole goddamn eye, then live your best life. Whatever you do, just blend. I like to press it into the eye, and so I'm not really fucking with the eyeshadow too much. But when it catches it just right, it's like, woohoo! Alien strobe light. Although I really don't want the aliens to come around. And now I am going to take this and go along my whole bottom lash line, though. Because I want to. Cute. Cutie patootie. Let's do some motherfucking highlighter. I know I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Usually I do my mascara and then I'll do highlighter, but I want to do it right now. So let's fucking do it. Oh yeah, I got to tell you what I'm using. Guess what? It's the I Heart Revolution Peach and Glow again. I'm never going to clean the mirror in this. I'll say it every single fucking video. Well, I need to clean that. Didn't fucking happen, so. Again, not my favorite, but I do like the highlighter side, which is that side right here. I'm just going to use that highlighter, and I'm going to hit all the places where the light hits. You can put your highlighter on your ass if you fucking want to. I'm not against that. I'm just saying, for this tutorial, for me just doing my makeup today, we're not going to do the ass cheeks. Don't forget about your lip too. That little bridge. Because the light hits that too. And the ball of your nose. Like, get the ball of your nose. So everybody's like, oh shit. Did this bitch just step off a UFO? Probably not willingly. Or at least take it on the UFO. There's that. Mascara time. Fucking mascara time. My favorite, I'm always going to use this one. I'm a huge fan of it. Lash Sensational Luscious in color defining. Nope, I'm a liar. Color blackest black. And I like it because it's got them teefies. Just pull your eyelashes up. I'll do another video. See if you guys like it. Maybe during another difficult possible season. I'll come up with another crystal prescription. And just know that you guys can work with any stone that you want to. You don't have to take the prescription that I just gave you guys. But if you'd like my expertise, if you'd like my wisdom on it, and the information that I've gathered and I'm now passing on to you, feel free to use those 3 stones. Again, that was blue fluorite, blue lace agate, and carnelian. You're mostly going to be working with that Gemini energy, all that air. And air's great. Air's a lot of fun. Air loves to flirt. And again, just connect and communicate. They really kind of don't want anything serious. They're not known for being super serious. At least in terms of relationships. If you think about our air signs, that's Gemini, that's Libra, that's Aquarius. Y'all know this to be true. It's just the fucking deal. There's nothing wrong with that. My Venus is in Gemini. I love to flirt. I love to have a good time. Witty banter is everything to me. I'm also very sapiosexual, meaning that there has to be a mental connection for there to ever be anything physical between us. I gotta know that we're on the same page, or at least you got a good sense of humor. We can have good conversations. Because, man, if the conversations go, my vagina dries right the fuck up. I don't care how fucking cute you are. If you're fucking stupid, I can't do it. Or you can't carry a good conversation. Just talk about things. Get the fuck out of here. Also, too, if you don't know how to have a good time, either step aside and let me show you, or just miss me completely. Sweet and salty baby Jesus. Not bad. Make sure you get them bottom lashes too. Show them some love. All right, final step. I'm gonna use this really cute shit by Physicians Formula. It's the needle-free plumping cocktail. And I don't think it has a color name. Pink Crystal Rose. Pink Crystal Potion? Wait, Pink Crystal Potion Crystal Rose. That's a lot. Okay, but this is what it looks like. It's good stuff. It has like a slight little pink sheen, and it plumps up your lips. Kind of has a little bit of a chemical-y smell to it, but it makes my lips plump, so fuck it. So what do you guys think? Would you do this look? Do you guys dig it? You guys like it? Middle fingers for no, caca for yes. Guys, let me know what you thought about today's video. Give me some more ideas. What the fuck do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to know about? I'm here to talk about any and all of it. If you guys don't give me suggestions, I'm going to start pulling things out. Probably going to talk about the history of donuts. I actually feel like you guys would want to hear that, but we'll get to that another time. Thank you guys so much for joining me. All right, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes with the messages of hope. Bye, guys.